more steps took me under the building's sheltering overhang. I glanced up at the green clouds. Thank! A flash of white, and pain seared my forehead right at my hairline. Ouch! Cradling my face, I scuttled further under the awning. That'd teach me to practice gratitude. Are you all right? A tall figure loomed up in my peripheral vision. Fine. I'm fine. But when I pulled my hand away, my fingertips were smeared with blood. I dug in my bag for a tissue. Scalp wounds bleed a lot. Hurt like a motherfucker, too. Hang on, I've got something. The man set down his duffel bag and rooted around inside. His faded black t-shirt with AC/DC's distinctive logo rode up on his back, revealing a V of lean muscle that disappeared into his jeans. Between working a desk job and hanging out at soccer fields, I hadn't seen a lot of physiques like that. Not since Rick. I shook off the memory. I couldn't let Rick ruin my "you go, girl" attitude. The man turned, a heather gray t-shirt in his hand. It's clean, I promise. Mind if I... Not sure whether my lost power of speech was due to his Greek god bod or blood loss. I shook my head. Gently, he brushed away my hand, holding the blood-soaked tissue, and pressed the shirt to my face. The shirt smelled like fresh soap and something else. Leather. Like a boot shop. Or the inside of a luxury car. I inhaled, wishing I could wrap myself in that scent. When he stepped closer, he kicked a hailstone. What is this? It's not snow. It's hail. The shirt covered one eye, but I checked him out with the other. He was tall, a good 3 or 4 inches taller than me, even in my heels. Ah, it wasn't his laundry soap. He was wearing some fancy cowboy boots, thus the leather scent. Ostrich. Expensive. Faded, broken-in jeans that showcased narrow hips, and the shirt I'd already noted that stretched tight in all the right places. Dark hair somewhere between brown and black. Dark eyes, too. Sharp. Assessing. But also kind. My cheeks heated under that stare. Hell? You mean as in frozen over? He spoke crisply, like the people on TV. Not like anyone I'd ever met in real life. No, hail. Hail. You're not from around here, are you? He smiled, the right side higher than the left. Nope. Still trying to get used to some of these Texas accents. Just visiting, or do you live here now? That lush mouth tensed a little. A little of both. I've been in Austin for 3 months, but I hope I can go home soon. You hope? I flashed him an easy smile. Clearly you haven't had the full Austin experience. Most people never want to leave. Except me. After living my whole life here, my hometown had started to feel a little like a favorite shirt I'd outgrown. Soft and cozy, but a little too tight. The tension disappeared, and his right cheek kicked up again. That smile should have been illegal. Maybe I haven't had the right tour guide. His gaze started to trail down, and his eyes widened when they reached my chest. He blinked back up to my face. You've got some blood on your blouse. Oh, shit. I put my hand over his on the t-shirt. His hand was warm and dry. Smooth skin like he also worked at a desk. He slid it out from under mine so I could survey the damage. Damn it. 2 red drops right over my left boob. Holding one hand to the cut, I tried to unfold my jacket with the other. Let me help? I nodded, and he shook out my jacket. While he held it out behind me, I slid in one arm, swapped hands over my cut, and then slid into the other sleeve. When he pulled the sides together, we stood close, like we were dancing. The heavenly scent of his surrounded me, and the hail, my meeting, everything faded around me. He looked familiar. I'd seen those full lips before, quirked to one side. The short, dark beard thick on his chin and a little scraggly on his cheeks. The genuine smile seemed different, but I'd seen those eyes crinkled at the corner.